Cassius Clay of Chicago challenges Gary Joyce, the Eastern heavyweight champ, and Joyce is in trouble from the first round on.
Muhammad Ali passed away today. People say that people are bigger in death than they are in life. That won't be the case with Ali. His life was so full. His life was so well known. He was watched and witnessed all over the world. From the time he came on the scene when he won an Olympic gold medal and transitioned into professional boxing, where he stunned the world by beating a heavily favored Sonny Liston to win the world's heavyweight championship. He transcended his sport almost from the beginning when he came out of the Olympics with his brash talking, and he backed everything up he said in the ring. He was known for his poetry, his taunting of opponents. He was a great promoter.
About round five. This will be no contest. This will be a total annihilation.
Any special training?
No special training. Just be at the fight. I'm ready to back up everything I'm saying.
He'll be remembered for some of his great fights, the Rumble in the Jungle, the Thriller in Manila, and of course the fight right here in New York when he was defeated by Joe Frazier in Madison Square Garden, and still what was one of the biggest fights and most memorable fights ever in the history of that building.
I want to make one prediction. I'm not calling around. I predict that when I meet Joe Frazier, this will be like a good amateur fighting a real professional. This will be like a kid out of the Olympics meeting the fastest heavyweight champion that ever lived. This will be no contest.
What I'll remember Ali for the most is what he did outside the ring. How he stood up and said he would not go to Vietnam, he would not be drafted. He was stripped of his boxing license by all the commissions across the country. He couldn't fight in those years when he could have made so much more money. He stood by his principles, though, and eventually came back. But by that time, he was just not a boxer anymore. He was a world figure. His stance against the war propelled him to be accepted all over the world. People related to this guy because he took a stand and stood by it. He actually sacrificed. Many athletes today, most of them, wouldn't sacrifice their endorsement money for political reasons or religious beliefs. That's what I'll remember about Ali most. He took a stand, he walked alone, and he'll be remembered by millions for that.